Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now a chance for Taylor Ward. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Mike Trout stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Bichette throws to first in time. Two away here in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Jorge Soler at the plate now. That's ball one.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
That's outside. 2-1. Two out, space is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. Getting the nod in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And the batter is George Springer. Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. One away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and Bichette is retired.
Third, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Gosman back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Check swing, called strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here comes a pitch. Into center. Lucas makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander right there to make the grab. 2 down.
96, catcher, Logan Ohapi.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Logan Ohapi. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Yohan Moncada. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Ohapi off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to Jimenez, and that's the third out. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball one.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Not close with that one, and that's ball two. On the ground, right side, Rengifo. Over to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number two.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Fastball for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and it gets into the seats.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The other way, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here! The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Joe Adell. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Adele goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering upstairs. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Trout takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout settles under it, brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Pickoff throw. Clement back in on a dive. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Bichette in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Jays 0. On to the 4th, Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Nolan Shanuel will hit next. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. The throw in, and in at second with an RBI double.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fly to left his first time. That clips the corner.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. This one popped up. Clement snags it, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. strike three. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Santander leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. The Halos up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. And that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4. Angels 2, and the Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Gosman back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting center fielder Joe Adele.
Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting left fielder Taylor
Back to the
Ward.
top of the Angels lineup. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. think he was looking for something else right there.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Angels strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a foul, out of play. Pitch misses. 2-2. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that skips into dirt.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He reached out a walk his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
In there, and it's 0-1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Check swing, called strike. And that's in the dirt. This one in the air, right field, and that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Shanuel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Grounds one to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Shanuel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 and 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Angels 2 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. That's a little bit low. Hit on the ground to short. Neto handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
One strike.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Neto. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch misses.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one in there across the letters. Next offering upstairs. Anthony Santander hoping for a chance he would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Man at first, Anthony Santander now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Angels 2 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Eric Swanson.
Eric Swanson.
Here comes Yohan Moncada.
The Angels, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. I'll tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. And now it's going to be Luis Rengifo. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for L.A., Joe Adell. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. Not in time. He's safe.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
Oh, 2.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 4 and the Jays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hans Kraus.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Adele moves under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Quijada up and loosening in the pen. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Out to short. Neto slings to first in time.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Tommy Nance.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Shonowell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line to left, and foul ball. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. In the air, right side. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Next for the Angels, shortstop Zach Neto.
2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Kraus back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0. That's in there.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Trout puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Clement stands in now and watches strike 1. The Jays down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. That one pushed to the left and foul. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. That one missing inside.
2-1.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sliced hard but foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Nance, in his 3rd season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Nance sets, fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here is Moncada. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch way upstairs. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. 2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's inside. Ball 2. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Right through there for a strike. Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side. To second, there's Bichette. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Angels 4 and the Jays nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Quijada.
Number 65.
So back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading off For the Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bichette, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Angels leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1-2.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And a base hit.
Now batting left fielder.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. 1 for 3. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Guerrero in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That one misses, and it's 2-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adele going back. Forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jose Quijada departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kenley Jansen.
So 2 down. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And that one fouled off. In for a strike. 1-2. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.